It's our Sunday morning ritual. I love getting together with you, and thanks for visiting my office as we pull our word of the week. Healing was this past week's word. I loved seeing how you all reached out to my friend Sally Winey as she faced another session of chemo. I loved how your words of support were shared for people facing struggles and broken hearts. And the whole week just caused me to remember the different cycles of life. There are those days that just feel like winter, when everything seems dead. But with the passage of time, things come to life again, and they sprout new blooms, and such is the case in all of our lives. I used to love speaking and teaching. I had a group of high schoolers that I used to work with, and I loved encouraging them. And as I told my story earlier this week, when that ended, I felt like I could never use my gifts again and feel like I was fulfilling my purpose. But thanks to all of you for giving me this forum, I feel like that part of my life has bloomed again, is blooming. So thank you. And it just calls to mind how support and connectedness is a part of healing for all of us. So I wonder what this week's word is. Let me grab my little fluffy bag. And we'll say a little prayer for all of us fluffies. Like I said, I will always kind of use that word to refer to you because you're fabulous. And what we need this week is interesting. Surrender. First picture that comes to my mind is when I go to the ocean and there's a wave, and you can either resist the wave or you can give into it. As long as it's not dangerous, it's cool to kind of just surrender to the wave and let it take you. Waving the white flag of surrender. Sometimes we grip onto things so tightly and we don't want to let them go, and yet if we would just release them, then we can grasp what's ahead for us. What do we all need to surrender to this week? Surrendering to the knowledge that there's a higher power at work, if that is your belief system. Surrendering your point of view and being open to another. When I think of surrender, I think of peace. Because until you surrender, it's such a struggle to just hold on tightly and to fight for your space. But when you finally let go, and as they say, let God, then that's where the miracles can happen. So I look forward to this week when we learn where and when and how to surrender and see what miracles it brings forth. Have a great week.